Hi guys, good morning. This is Abraham Moses from Newark Yellow Taxi channel. Good morning, happy holidays and happy Valentine's Days. This is a day that everybody show love for their family, their wife, their mothers or whatever. Gonna ask customers and people to show love for taxi drivers. Taxi drivers, yellow taxi drivers or white taxi drivers in Newark Airport being given service to the people, to the visitor of this airport, to millions of people coming overseas for many years, more than 30 years. If it was any driver here was working for a company or anything, he would have a lot of benefit net, a 401k and everything. Those drivers have nothing. No union, no future, no life insurance, no retirement insurance, no benefit to go to hospital or any Medicaid, Medicare, anything. Those people have been here since the airport opened. The Port Authority making business in the airport was all time counting on them and their good behavior to pick up people from and to the airport. It was never any problems. People picking up in the winter, in the summer, in the spring, same rate, same price. They don't change no prices. They have nothing hidden. But like when your dog get old, you wanna get over, you're gonna give it to somebody else or you give it to charity or whatever. Now since too many shared rides are here and illegally authorizing Uber and its fleet to pick up to and from whole New Jersey with regular plate, normal plate, passenger's car plate, family car plate, any plate, come from anywhere, any driver, doesn't matter how long he was driving, where did he get his license, in Connecticut, in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia, whatever, Florida, whatever, coming from Wisconsin, North Dakota, any place. You have a driver license, get in the app, start working with Uber, you are in. If you want to work with Uber now in New York City, because New York City Yellow Taxi, they have a union, and they have a TLC, and they have a mayor and a city that they care about the drivers. They diminish from their fleets from 125,000 to 80,000. Now, even if you have a TLC license, you go to TLC and you get a TLC license and you go rent a car in the city and you want to register with Uber they put you in the line. They have 13,000 drivers in the line just waiting because of the regulation. Because you cannot pick up with regular plate in the 5 boroughs of the city. You cannot hire a driver and non-driver without background in New York City. You can't pick up from point to point in New York City if you have a different plate than New York. Even if you have a limousine plate from New Jersey, or you have a limousine plate from Pennsylvania, or you have a limousine plate from Connecticut, which is the 3 states area, you still cannot pick up from point to point in New York City. You cannot pick up from JFK to Midtown or from Midtown to JFK unless you have a sticker, a diamond that you buy from TLC, about $600 a year. You can drop off in the city from anywhere you can, but you cannot pick up from point to point in the 5 boroughs of the city. Whatever you are, a taxi, you are a limousine, you are a car service, you are a Uber with the plate. There is no Absolutely no Uber without plate working in the city. So what's the difference? What's the law that's stopping them from working in the city and giving them authorization to work here? I think it's only difference of the people, the thinking of the people and the lobbyists, and something under the table that was done. I say this again and again. Uber is a shared ride. They have no right to pick up in the airport unless it's a shared ride. Port Authority doesn't force that. They're not forcing that law. They're just looking in the other side. People has to talk. People has to raise their voices. The last one is the Port Authority now thinking that those yellow taxi that's been working in the airport more than 30 years are creating congestion. While when you come to the airport as a yellow taxi, you don't go to the terminal. You go straight to the waiting area, the lot where the taxis wait. If that lot is busy, there is too many cars, you go to a second lot which is far away by FedEx Airport. Means the taxi doesn't circulate in the airport. Doesn't keep circling in the airport. You go straight to the line, stay in the line. They don't move from the line even 2, 3, 4 hours. Taxi cannot get out from the lot and circling in the airport unless they call him. Unless his dispatcher send him to the terminal we're gonna pick up, and from there leave the airport. Meanwhile, there is thousands of cars with regular plates from Uber that's been chased to work in New York because of the regulation and the law and the respect of the regulation, the respect of the law, and the respect of the people and of the business of the taxis. Those people cannot work in New York, so where are they gonna go? To the next state. The next state is open for everybody. No regulation whatsoever. Nobody gonna stop them from picking up from the airport or around the airport. Why? I don't know the reason. I don't know what advantage, and so many advantages being given to those shared ride companies. By the way, they all time claiming that they don't make profit in their stock market. Last time they're losing a lot of money. At least that's what they claim. I don't know how people still buying their stock. One day they're gonna go down, but unless that day come, taxi drivers are suffering. Taxi drivers are dying in silence. Yellow taxi driver and white yellow taxis are going deep in the debt, day after day. If I make from January 1st to now 2 jobs a day, I cannot make it. I cannot pay my medallion owner, which is himself is suffering. He cannot pay his bank. He cannot pay his mortgage. I don't know mortgage about his house, but we're talking about the mortgage of his car. That never went. The medallion price went down, but the mortgage of those banks keep getting paid for the rate that was old, $500,000, $600,000. Now, if you look around the airport, you see many empty cars circling or just standing by the terminal, not doing nothing. They're all Uber cars. You go around the airport, coming in, any entrance of the airport, you see many cars just stopping in the sidewalk, in the side of the airport, any space. You're never gonna see a yellow taxi standing there. While they're saying that yellow taxi is creating the congestion, they have to take a look around the airport and see if there is any yellow taxi stopping beside his lot. But too many Uber cars are left. They are by the gas station, 7-Eleven. They are around the terminal. Any spot, any empty spot, you see them. Many times in the curb, they're just standing there one after one, thousands of cars, creating the congestion and everyday bumper to bumper circulation at the airport. Already they're giving them a lot. That lot can take around 1,000 cars. So how those people coming, circulating, dropping off, and because they're telling them Uber has to go to a certain lot that their computer can cap them and put them inside the line, but they're giving them exception that if you come in from city dropping off, you don't have to go to the lot, you can pick up right away. So every driver drop off and don't say he dropping off. He just wait a couple of minutes surrounding the airport until they call him for another ride. And that's how congestion is created. Port Authority is thinking of making an app for yellow taxis. That's mean they just want get off a yellow taxi, sending all those people to the street, which is not gonna work, because people are dying here, people are suffering, people are been here for too many years. Port Authority has been doing business in the airport with the passengers. Those passengers need those taxis, and those taxis, their fair share has been paid by the airlines in their contract that the airport has to provide transportation to the population that's coming in those airplanes. So Port Authority, please stop thinking about taking off those taxis from the place, or take off those Ubers first. Coordinate with City Hall. People need to coordinate with City Hall and provide the law of regulation of taxi business or car service. Or also, I'm gonna say to the responsible of City Hall, Taxi Limousine Commission, or the mayor, please organize this business. Stop this killing of yellow drivers. Stop this squeezing of taxi drivers. People been patient for many years. People don't create any problem, don't strike, don't do nothing. They just sitting in the car trying to make a living. They've been squeezed, been dying in silence. That every driver has at least $20,000 to $40,000 debt in their credit card and with their friends, one helping the other. So please regulate. If you need budget, if you need money, City Hall need money, create stickers. Anybody want to pick up in the airport is $200 to $400 a month, and this is for the car service and limousines and cars that authorized to pick up, not regular plate. There is no way that regular plate can pick up as a taxi. Those people has been authorized as shared ride. So please apply the law. Drivers Association. I don't see the association calling any of the senators to let them know what we're suffering here. Please. The Association of Yellow Taxi, if you're still alive, you can call Bob Menendez. That's not prohibited. You can call Cory Booker. It's not prohibited. You can call the Lieutenant Governor. They are there to serve the population, and we are the population. We are the people who elect them. We give them our voices. So this is time for them to work for us too, to give us something. Raise your voice, pick up the phone, call one of them. Ask for a meeting and talk about the problems. If you cannot do it, let somebody else do it. For my fellow drivers, subscribe in this channel. Do like and pick up the phones also. Give it to your friends. Give it to everybody. Let them call the governor. Let them call the mayor. Let them call TLC. Let them call everybody. Because this is thousands of people here. This is life of many families. 1,000 of driver. Every driver has at least 2-3 kids. Count how many people in the school. And at the end of this video, I thank you guys. I thank everybody who's listening. I hope that some people will take action and to start looking for those drivers and help them. Thank you. God bless America. Happy Valentine's Day. I love everybody. Thanks.